Okay, guys. Um, Over here we're having something called el gran basamento. This gran basamento is a huge platform, a huge foundation. Up from this no, but I'm sorry, I'm just mixing information. This is Las Villas, okay? This is Las Villas. This was a residential area, okay, which means houses. Of the rich people. Rich people were, of course, the main priests and the ruler, but as well high-class soldiers and people of science, mathematicians, astronomers, all of them. They were the rich people. This was a medium-sized town, guys. They got a population of over 6 to 10,000 people. The other people, workers, if we can say so, usually used to live outside the cities, around in the cities, at the suburbs, if we can say so. The reason why we cannot see the houses anymore, but the foundations where the houses used to be, is because here they made thatched roofs, cabañas, wooden houses, you know, they disintegrate with time. So that's why we cannot see the houses anymore. But the foundations, this is because of the weather. Here we're in the rainforest. Sometimes, guys, the water can get until this height when it rains. So that's why the foundations, to keep their houses safe from the heavy rains, from the books. But anyway, Mayans also used to bury their dead down their own houses. When they didn't do that, they used to bury them outside the house or at the backyard. Okay? This residential area, amigos, belong to only one family. I mean, a nuclear family. Grandparents, parents, uncle, nephews, stuff. You know, a nuclear family. We're having different residential areas all around. Each one used to belong to only one family. Okay? If you're wondering, guys, why they decided to build their city over here, well, just like any other civilization, because of the fresh water. We're having a lagoon nearby, which eventually gets to a river, so fresh water, water for drinking. Anyway, Mayans used to make something called choltuns. A choltun is a cistern-like underground in which Mayans used to gather water from the rain. Okay, they were as an average 65 feet deep, as an average. They could be deeper, but as an average 65. They have to be deep, amigos, because you know they need to gather water for their whole dry season. Yes. Now, guys, well, see this hollow tree over here? This is known as a strangular tree, fig tree. Mayans used the bark of this tree for making paper, the mate paper, with the bark of this strangular tree or fig tree. Now, guys, you have two options. You can walk through the residential area, but if you are going to do that, guys, I will recommend only centered to the right, facing this way, of course, or just close to this structure. Why? It has been raining. Center to the left, it's super muddy, super slippery, even though that's the problem. It doesn't look so slippery. So, but as it doesn't look as slippery, people pass over there and almost always somebody falls on that area. Okay? So, center to the right, guys. And of course, I wouldn't recommend to go behind these structures, because don't forget where we are. Forest, nature. You can find bugs, spiders, even snakes. Okay? So I would recommend center to the right or through the path, which, by the way, these paths are called sacbés. A sacbé, amigos, well, sacbé literally means white road. This because those were made with limestone. You know, Mayans took advantage of these kinds of paths. How? At night. Because of the moonlight, they shine. So in order to not to get lost or just to follow the path in the easiest way. Of course, this is not original. The ones the Mayans used to make were higher and wider. Actually, as I told you, the name of this area is Las Villas. If you translate Las Villas into Spanish, into English, it can mean path or roads. This is because at the beginning, when the archaeologists came here, they started working on these foundations at the beginning. Okay, these small ones. So they thought that these were foundations of paths, of roads. As they were working on here, they just realized that these were not paths, but foundations of houses. But they already put the name of Las Villas. They needed more paperwork as well, so they just leave it that way. But that's actually a wrong name, because these are not paths, but foundations of houses. Okay, so that's how they used to look like, pretty similar to these ones. Okay, once again, you can walk through the path, through the residential center to the right only. I will meet everybody as soon as you are done in about 5 minutes or something. At the end of this, no, let's keep walking to the next plaza, okay? Just keep walking straight. Once you get there, just wait me over there. I will just make sure that everybody's going over there. Once I check that everybody is there, I will be there, and then we'll speak a little bit more over there, okay? Once you get there, you can start taking photos and all those things in advance.